Boris Johnson has signed huge security deals with Sweden and Finland in what is a brutal warning to 21st century tyrant Vladimir Putin. The pacts could see British troops sent to the Nordic nations in the event of a Russian invasion. Mr. Johnson said parallel agreements would provide defence for each country should they come under threat at any time. He promised the UK would come to Finland's aid, including with military support, if the country is ever attacked. The Prime Minister held a press conference in Helsinki alongside Finnish President Sauli Niinistö, and when asked if there would be British boots on the ground on Finnish territory during a possible conflict with Russia, he replied, "I think the solemn declaration is itself clear. And what it says is that in the event of a disaster, or in the event of an attack on either of us, then yes, we will come to each other's assistance, including with military assistance." But the nature of that assistance will of course depend upon the request of the other party. However, it's also intended to be the foundation of an intensification of our security and our defense relationship in other ways as well. Mr. Johnson described the declaration as a pivotal moment in our shared history. He added, "It's pivotal because the Russian invasion of Ukraine has changed the equation of European security and it has rewritten our reality and reshaped our future." We've seen the end of the post-Cold War period and the invasion of Ukraine sadly has opened a new chapter. Earlier today, the Prime Minister met Swedish counterpart Magdalena Andersson and insisted the UK will not hesitate to act in the event of an attack on the country. Speaking alongside the Swedish leader at her Harpsund country retreat, he said, "The many carcasses of Russian tanks that now litter the fields and streets of Ukraine, thanks to Swedish-developed and British-built laws, anti-tank weapons, certainly speak to how effective that cooperation can be." Most importantly, this is an agreement that enshrines the values that both Sweden and the UK hold dear, and which we will not hesitate to defend. Mr. Johnson then firmly stepped on the accelerator as he launched a blistering attack against Russian President Putin. He told the press conference, "This week, many of us have been paying tribute to the brave men and women who secured victory and peace in Europe 77 years ago. So it's a sad irony that we've been forced to discuss how best to fortify our shared defenses against the empty conceit of a 21st century tyrant." Swedish Prime Minister Ms. Andersson said she was very happy to sign the crucial bilateral deal, while Finnish President Mr. Niinistö said the declaration would deepen the cooperation we already have. The huge development comes as both northern European countries consider whether to become NATO members in the face of Russia's brutal military aggression. These latest declarations follow claims the UK would always help Finland if it were attacked by Russia, even if the country is not a member of NATO. UK Defence Secretary insisted it was inconceivable would not help either of the Scandinavian countries if it needed assistance, even without any big formal agreement. In March, the Prime Minister held talks with both leaders as part of a meeting of the Joint Expeditionary Force nations. This also includes Denmark, Estonia, Iceland, Latvia, Lithuania, the Netherlands and Norway. Following that meeting, Downing Street said Mr. Niinistö and Ms. Anderson agreed Putin's invasion had dramatically changed the landscape of European security.